And joining us now is Dr. Anthony Fauci, Chief Medical Advisor to President Biden. Dr. Fauci, thank you as always for joining us. We reported earlier that later today, President Biden is planning to announce some drastic new steps to help try and fight the Omicron variant, including calling in the National Guard. Do you think these measures are going to help stop the spread?
I believe so. I mean, they're building up on what we have done before, but in a much more intense way regarding hospital capacity, a major upgrade of our ability to get people testing with literally billions of tests being available, making sure the hospitals are ready, getting up vaccination capacity and pop-up clinics to get people vaccinated. So there are a lot of things he'll be talking about, but those are the three major areas: hospital capacity, testing, and ramping up the ability to get vaccinated.
Dr. Fauci, for those of us who are not scientists, this explosion in Omicron cases is incredibly surprising in just 1 week. It's the dominant strain. Are you surprised?
Well, certainly this is unprecedented to see this rapidity with which any individual virus spreads throughout the world. It is really extremely unusual. It's a doubling time of 2 to 3 days, closer to 2 days, which means that if you start off with a few percentage of the isolates being Omicron and you do the math and double that every couple of days, it's not surprising that just a week or two ago we had only 8 to 10%, and now we have 73% of all the isolates are Omicron. That is truly unprecedented in the rapidity with which a virus spreads.
And the CDC is now predicting that Omicron will be at its peak in mid-January and hopefully perhaps fizzle out in mid-March. Is that what you're also expecting?
Well, we hope so. I mean, when you have something that goes up this quickly, often you see it come right back down, because what will happen is that almost everyone is either going to get infected, particularly the unvaccinated, or be vaccinated. And the vaccinated people will either be, particularly the boosted people, and it's very important to underscore right now the importance of getting boosted, that those people will either be protected from infection, or if they do get infected, they'll have a relatively mild course of infection, which is what we're hoping for. If that being the case, with the rapidity with which these cases are accumulated, we hope that when we do get a peak soon, and it will be soon, it's going to be a matter of a couple of weeks, that we then start to see just as dramatic a decline. That's what we're hoping for. That would be the best case scenario.
Dr. Fauci, as you know, the U.S. has reported its first death linked to the Omicron variant. It was a person in their mid-50s. They had underlying conditions, and most notably, they were unvaccinated. Given the vaccination rates in our country, can we expect more deaths, many more deaths?
Well, I think we're going to see certainly hospitalizations and deaths. The one thing that we are seeing is that, if anything, it does not appear to be more severe. It might, in fact, be less severe, but we're holding off on that till we see how it does in our own country. But it won't be surprising when you have a virus that's capable of hospitalizing and killing people. It's not surprising at all that you're going to see deaths due to this.
Dr. Fauci, a chief at the World Health Organization, is recommending now that people postpone or cancel holiday gatherings. What are your recommendations to Americans as we head into this holiday week?
Well, when you have a family setting, for example, parents, grandparents, children who are vaccinated, you should have an enjoyable Christmas and holiday gathering, dinner, or whatever in your own home. What you want to stay away from is indoor congregate settings in which you do not know the vaccination status of the people around you. That would be quite risky.
Well, Dr. Fauci, we certainly wish you a happy holiday season, and thank you for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.